bom dia a todos, bem-vindos a este colóquio sobre identidade pessoal. É um prazer para mim estar aqui a apresentar o orador que vai abrir este colóquio. O professor Eric Olson é um filósofo que se especializa em metafísica e filosofia da mente, e os seus campos de investigação são exatamente a identidade pessoal, em particular o animalismo. A sua formação académica parte do Reed College e da Syracuse University, onde obteve o doutoramento, e desempenha a função de professor de filosofia na Universidade de Sheffield desde 2003, tendo anteriormente também tido um posto na Universidade de Cambridge. Tem 2 livros nesta área de grande peso, um de 1997, The Human Animal, Personal Identity Without Psychology, e um de 2007, What Are We? A Study in Personal Ontology, e talvez o seu artigo mais conhecido, eventualmente de alguns dos presentes, dos muitos artigos que tem escrito sobre o tema e que têm sido publicados ou em periódicos filosóficos, ou até em companions e guides, como o da Blackwell e o da Routledge. Portanto, esse artigo tem por título An Argument for Animalism, numa coletânea intitulada Personal Identity. É por isso uma honra para o Centro de Filosofia e para a Faculdade de Letras receber hoje entre nós o professor Eric Olson. Welcome, and we are looking forward to hearing.
Thank you. Can you hear me all right? Yes? Okay. Right. I will try to speak slowly. Sometimes I get excited and I speed up. Just tell me if that happens. Okay, let me see if this works. There we go. It's a very silly picture. So I want to talk about something very strange. So transhumanism is a movement aimed at making our lives longer and better using futuristic technology, very fancy technology, to make our lives longer and better. Now, it's called transhumanism because the ultimate goal is to make us free from those limitations arising from our humanity. Okay, so human beings are subject to depression, exhaustion, injury, illness, aging, death, things like that. And these things set a limit to the quality and the length of a human life. Right? So if you are a human being, your life can be only so good because of the limitations of your humanity. But if we could cease to be human, even better, if we could stop being biological at all, if we were no longer human and no longer biological, these limits would no longer apply. So if we could become inorganic, an inorganic, non-biological person would not be subject to exhaustion or illness or aging or death or things like that. So it would be a great benefit, the transhumanists say, if we could make ourselves inorganic, non-biological. Does that make sense? Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now, I'm sorry I haven't got very many slides because I didn't have enough time to prepare for this. But but I've got a few pictures to make up for it. So the way the transhumanists want to make us inorganic is by what they call uploading. Right? Uploading is when you upload your letter of reference to a computer somewhere far away. Okay, so the idea is that you could upload a person or a brain into a computer. That's supposed to make the computer into a conscious, intelligent being, right? So we transfer your psychology into the computer, conveniently erasing your brain in the meantime. That puts you into the computer. It makes the computer into a person, or something like that. Trying to remember what I've got. I also didn't have. Yes. Now, the assumption behind this thought is a certain view about personal identity over time, about what it takes for a person to persist through time. And the assumption is this: any person who has your psychology, who inherits your beliefs and thoughts and preferences and personality, anyone who is psychologically continuous with you, really is you. That is, personal identity consists in, I've misspelled it, in psychological continuity. This is a very widely held view. I think it's wrong, but never mind, it's widely held. Okay? And the thought is that uploading creates psychological continuity between you and the electronic computer. Okay, so these are your thoughts, and they get forward to the computer. And the idea is, if we could move you from this fleshy, organic being into this nice, clean, digital computer, then you need not worry about exhaustion or illness or aging or death or any of those things. If the computer that you live in is damaged, you can move to a different computer. Travel would be as easy as emailing. You could travel by file transfer. All of these limitations of our humanity would be gone. And likewise, your intelligence, your capacity for pleasure, even your physical strength and stamina, all of these things could be enhanced and improved without limit if we could make you inorganic. Right? If we could make you into some sort of machine, as in the silly picture. Okay? That's the idea. Now, all of these hopes, this whole project is founded on a certain assumption. And the assumption is that future technology will enable us to transfer a person from a human body to a computer. Right? And I call this the fundamental dogma, or the central dogma of transhumanism. And this is a very interesting claim. It's interesting in a number of ways, and this is what I want to talk about. It's very bold. The transhumanists have complete faith, complete belief in this claim. I'm very skeptical about it myself. I don't believe it for a minute. So that's what I want to talk about. So, dogma presupposes three important claims. But three things have to be true for the dogma to be true. Right? So first, the dogma presupposes that it's possible for an electronic computer to be conscious and intelligent, right? In other words, artificial intelligence is possible. It's possible to make to take a computer like that one there, or maybe a better one. Okay. If we had a really big, very powerful computer and we program it in the right way, we could make it conscious and intelligent, just like you are. So it has to be possible. It must be possible for a computer to be conscious and intelligent. Yes. All right. That's an assumption about artificial intelligence. A second assumption, it has to be possible for a human person to become a computer person. So the first assumption says that a computer person is possible. It's possible for a computer to be a person, to be intelligent and conscious. Okay? Second assumption, it's possible for a person to start out as a human being and then move to the computer. Okay? The second assumption presupposes the first one, but not vice versa. It could be that the first assumption is true and the second assumption is false. It may be that there could be an intelligent, conscious computer, but you or I could never become a computer. So these are separate assumptions. Third assumption is that technology will one day advance to the point when we can actually do this. That is, even if 1 and 2 are true, it may be impossible for human beings ever to move a person from a human being into a computer because the technology is so advanced that only a deity or a god could do it. The transhumanists have unlimited, extraordinary faith in technology. I don't. But I don't want to talk about that. I'm not interested in technology, I'm interested in metaphysics. So I want to talk about 1 and 2, which both seem to me very powerful. Is this clear so far?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. I'd like to hear that. Excellent. Let me see what I've got next. I haven't. Right. All right. So, yes.